This is the continuation of an episode. If you want to get caught up, click the previous annotation in the top left corner of the video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any episodes. She was selling spells that are part of Fendrick's mod that I have, which is on my mod list. And I'll say it a few times, you know, because I never know who's watching who has not heard me repeat it before. And it's always in the description below. The mod list is a link to the mod list. So anyway, yes, we were going to attempt to try and gather some herbs using our harvest spell. So, Mala, yes, I think I'm ready to try. I'll go over here and we have a little practice. Okay, so I think Mala... No, you don't tell me. I can do it myself. Okay, then.
I think Erland Greymane is probably the best blacksmith in all Skyrim.
So, we are going to go here, like this. In this hand is my fire. I don't want that. I want to do in this hand. I think is this my harvest? I'm not sure. Yep. That's what I wanted. I want to put it in her right hand. Ah, yes, this feels correct. So I concentrate very hard, and I think of flowers flying towards me. Is anything happening? Yes! Do you see that? I think my pouch feels heavier. Well, that was not so hard. Let me try again. Oh, I love magic. It makes me feel powerful and strong. But, oh, I felt a flower. Well, this is wonderful. Yes, another. And I don't feel drained.
The would have been less hostile if the tribes were led by Hagravans.
Do not talk about Hagravans. We are going to find one, and I'm not wishing to think about it before I have to. Yes, harvest? Is something coming? Yes, it's working. Well, I can do magic. This is almost as fun as doing the thing where you make things catch on fire. So Mala, what does it feel like when you do magic? It feels, like always tingly. Your fingers are tingly. And then it feels like you're getting very, very tired on the inside and you wish to take a nap. And then just before you feel you wish to fall asleep, something happens. Like this. And I start to feel concentrate, and I start to feel woozy, and I'm hoping and hoping something happens, and then it does. Wow, Mala. Gosh, I never thought I'd ever get a description of what it's like to do magic from your position. That's fantastic. And each time as I practice, I feel a little tired, and then when I stop, I feel my energy come back. Well, Mala, that's called your magicka. My magicka, you say? My magicka. That's what is making this happen? Yes, it's basically like your ability to concentrate very hard on bringing in to being whatever it is you want to have happen. Try it again.
This is fun.
You like it? Yes, I do too. Oh! What did I get? Mala, I think you got some thistle. Oh. And also, I got... Oh, and Mala, you can also get little insects that were flying around. You got 2 butterfly wings. Oh, I did? Oh, the little butterfly? That means that he is not going to be alive anymore. Oh, yeah, no, Mala, he's dead. Plucking his wings off, magic or no, is pretty much gonna kill him. Oh, I didn't mean to, but, I say a little prayer for him. Oh, this is the most wonderful feeling. It's very tiring and it makes me want to sleep, and then I feel alive and refreshed when it stops. Oh. And look, I can do it when I walk. Oh, what a gorgeous, gorgeous day. I am learning magic, and I am here with my friend and companion, Vilja. Vilja? Oh, there you are. You scared me for a moment. You don't hide like that. Hey, where's little Jordan? That silly foxy, he's always running off. Vilja, look! Look at me do magic. Watch! See? Look it! And it goes around and around like this, and I am strong. Look! Do you like?
It's so nice to just talk a little, you and I. I was just thinking, would you be interested if I told you a little about myself?
Vilja, I am telling you about magic, and you are telling me you wish to tell me about yourself.
I obviously cannot force you.
Really, Vilja? You are so self-centered.
Can I continue?
Anyway, I was talking about me. Now, oh, this is wonderful.
I liked Riverwood. Of course, I often visited here while staying in Whiterun.
And it's wonderful that you showed me that little spell that automatically puts the herbs right in my satchel. It's wonderful. Oh, where is my little foxy? Foxy! There he is. Jordan, you are a naughty boy. What were you doing? Were you catching butterflies? Let me see. You were. You have lots of butterfly wings. Oh, you naughty foxy. But you're such a sweet boy. And look, you have an apple that you haven't eaten for your lunch. Ah, what a lovely day to take a deep breath. Now let us see. In our map. Let me pull my map out. Okay, so we need to head this little pointer thing actually confuses me a little bit. That's the camping shop. Oh, I see. Then we need to cross over the bridge and go to Riverwood. Oh, and I see. We need to go up the back end of Riverwood. I know where we are now. Okay. So I have the time scale set, and that lovely mod that I spent the first 3 episodes trying to get work correctly is working, and it just said that it's an hour before sunset. And yeah, I love that. Love that mod. Love it, love it, love it. Because it gives me immersion. I can feel as the time gets darker here, as we've traveled. I feel like we've been traveling all day, so it's taken, you know, the towns are farther apart, feeling for me, which is odd. You would think that the time scale being faster so that it would take, say, two days to walk here. But I really like the time scale being slow, as I am a slow player.
I love the serenity of this place.
I agree, Vilja. It's wonderful. I'm going to try my spell again, one more time. It's so fun. Oh, I feel it. I feel it. It's wonderful. Oh, you got quite a lot of things. I did. Yes, you'll see them all in your satchel later. Oh. So, Mala, does that mean you want to be a magician now? I mean, you were thinking about maybe being a thief. Oh, I don't know what I want to be, but I know that I want to learn skills that will help me in the world, and I like doing magic. I think I am good at it. Well, you know, you're not modest, that's for sure.
Did you know that Panda can train you now?
It's those thieves!
Train me, but
Vilja!
accidentally hit the
Look!
Whiterun guard in the knee with my arrow.
She just mentioned that she hit a Whiterun guard in the knee with an arrow. Oh, look at you! Have you no shame? Are you just going to stand around in the middle and you turn your back on me? You do. I will stick my finger in your face and yell at you. How dare you?
That anything you don't know
and
will
you,
kill you.
You have a funny face.
On the other hand, practically anything you do know will kill you too.
Vilja, you must pay attention to what is happening. Those men, they stole your bottle. I think you should walk up to them and kick them. Go ahead. I will take your back. Go ahead. Okay?
I never forget the first potion I made. It was supposed to restore health, but my father almost died of it.
I will tell you that if I could kick you swiftly without the guard seeing, I would. So there. And your hair looks funny. Really?
I've heard that Lucan the merchant is a good man, but a bit cautious. His sister has many ideas about the store, but she never listens to her.
I think we're gonna bring the episode to a close here. But first of all, let's say hi to this fellow. Good evening. Why do you stand and stare at the wall?
Greetings, stranger. The name's Jormir, and I'm at your service.
Nature is lovely. All basic
Let me know if there's
services
anything
are
I can help you with.
And Whitehorn is
Perhaps
far
you need
away
your boots
either.
shined, or your tunic washed, or need a letter delivered.
Unfortunately, well, I don't need any such services. Are you looking for work?
Well, maybe you need someone to chop you some firewood, or brew you an alchemy potion. I think I have a recipe lying around somewhere.
Well, at least you're trying. I unfortunately do not have any work. I'm looking for work myself.
That's right, and I assure you, every service I offer will earn your complete satisfaction. In fact, I could be your personal assistant. I could wash your clothes and carry your equipment. Consider me your personal pack mule.
Well, that sounds most agreeable. I will consider it. I don't know though how much it would cost or what I would need to pay you. I haven't much coin.
Really? I'll do everything you ask. Just say the word.
But I did say the word. Do you have a job? I mean, is this what you do? Stand around and stare at walls? And then beg for things to do to wash other people's clothing?
If you're asking if I specialize in something, I'd say I do just about everything. For instance, I used to help Sven chop lumber. That is, until the day he almost lost his hand at the sawmill. Wasn't my fault, he ran into me. But he hasn't asked for my help since. Same with Delphine. She says I broke too many dishes. I broke maybe 3, at the most. That woman seems sweet on the outside, but beware. She has a real mean streak, too. Girder, though she'll vouch for me. And the blacksmith fellow. I forget his name. He taught me how to strip leather down. I'm guessing he would have hired me as his apprentice, but I think he knew I was destined for more.
I see. Well, I am sensing that you get yourself into a little bit of trouble here and there.
I know what you're getting at. I hear the whispers. But the only pattern I see is one of versatility. I mean, I'm no fool. Yes, I can be clumsy, and Hara knows I'm not the best cook. But that's only because I'm not really concentrating on what I'm doing. And why should I? It's not as if the lumber chopping and dishwashing is a mentally exhausting skill. I figure I can do that stuff while I fill my head with greater pursuits.
And what greater pursuits are you looking to do? What are you dreaming about?
The most noble pursuits that any man can endeavor. Vanquishing vampires, beheading warlocks, and saving damsels from the claws of despair. Whenever I work the bench, I imagine I'm hammering my foes into submission. Whenever I deliver a letter, I imagine I'm charging the battlements of Fort Greymore. Sometimes, when I'm in the middle of a job, I'll accidentally whisper under my breath, something like, "Die, you dastardly bandits." Oh, you should see the look on my patrons' faces. Although it's kind of like the face you're making now.
What face? I think it's good that you wish to aim to be a true hero. I think it's a very good thing to aim for.
And one not easily achieved, which is why I have to make good use of my time. Whenever I was tasked with doing something for the locals, I'd let my body do the work while my mind stayed focused in the art of battle.
You picture the battles in your mind? I hope when you do that you win.
Indeed I do.
Oh, good.
Even now as we speak, I see my opponent dancing before me. A spear maiden, grains of light glinting off her lance. I lean to dodge her blow, the blade nearly shaving my chin, but I can sense the irritation in her spear. Just as the trees rankle in the wind, her blows sway from their mark as her temper flares. With each dodge, her heart grows more and more disquiet.
Mm-hmm.
In time, I require neither agility or swiftness to dodge her blows, for it's her spear that dodges my body.
Well, this is a most interesting story. It seems that you may be a master of at least storytelling without ever having picked up a sword.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I'm not a master. Yet.
You're fairly young, you know, living all by yourself. I know what that is like. I came here alone too.
I'm of age, and a man grown. I can grow whiskers on my cheeks just like any old Nord.
Camilla, the
People treat me
merchant's
differently
sister,
because of my
seems to have
station,
many innovative
but they still
ideas
respect
for
me
her
as a
store,
man,
but
which
her
is more than
brother
I could
doesn't
say
seem
for my
to
father.
listen to her.
The last time I saw the old toad, all he did was bark orders and gripe. He complained my pheasant roast was overcooked. He nearly slapped me when I poured his beer and left a less than frothy head.
Oh!
And then he berated me the entire time I cleared his table.
He sounds horrible.
But at least when he's eating, he keeps his mouth shut. The worst part is afterward, when he starts spouting racist nonsense.
Oh, no.
Elves poisoning our food. Elves stealing our children. And don't tell him there's a difference between the elven races, let alone Altmer and Thalmor.
I am an
They're
elf.
all Thalmor maggots to him. Listening to the old man makes me ashamed to call myself a Nord.
Well, I am very glad that you do not think as him. Well, do you have any brothers or sisters that could have come with you on the trip?
Just one, a sister. A real snobby bitch and
Oh.
obsessed with gold. Saving it, to be precise, which would be fine if she had a sense of humor about it. Whenever we went to the market in Whiterun, she'd always harass the vendors until they gave her a discount, just to make her leave. Poor Carlotta. Here she was, trying everything in her power to feed her children, and my sister shakes her down for every last septum. When we left, I told my sister, if there was one thing she didn't need any amulet or potion for, it was to become a master of cheap craft.
Oh, cheap craft.
That pretty much severed whatever relationship we had. My sister holds a grudge as tight as she holds her coin purse.
Well, I would love to talk more, but it grows
And I've
late.
had enough of talking about them, as it were. At least to anyone who isn't a patron.
Well, thank you very much for a good talk. I hope you have a good evening.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Really? It may be this man who is a clever storyteller. All right, Vilja, it is time to make camp for the night. And little puppy,
I'm not too
we can
sure
have
I
something
like
to
hard at
eat.
the lumber mill. I think he's trying to flirt with me. I wonder what his wife thinks about his behavior.
Vilja, I think most men are probably trying to flirt with you. We are both very handsome women. So we're going to leave Vilja and Mala here for the night. And that's going to be it for this episode. But I want to thank you for joining me, Jessa, on the Jessa Channel. And if you liked what you saw in this episode, hit the thumbs up button below. Give me some encouragement. And if you really liked what you saw and want to see more, subscribe. Have a great evening. And thanks so much for watching. In the next episode, we're heading off to Elder Gleam Sanctuary, or at least to try and get something from some Hargravens. I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll have to see. Take care. Have a great night. Get every new Jessa Channel video right in your email inbox. Subscribe, then click Also Email Me for each new upload. And thanks for watching.